is something that many people don't know, but watching video will help you to know. When you are having oil burning, is it caused by valve, stem, or seal, or is it caused by piston rings? Many don't know, but watching this video, I will tell you 5 metrics that can help you to know what actually causes your oil burn. It will look somehow when you overhaul your engine because you're having oil burn, when you just only have to change the valve, stem, or seal. But watching this video will help you to know when to change valve or seal and not to overhaul your engine. Let's go. Number 1 is the smoke. When do you have the smoke? If you have the smoke at the start up of your engine and after some minutes the smoke disappears, that is to tell you that your valve, stem, or seal is bad, not the piston rings. Do you get that point? When you start your engine, at the startup you see blue smoke coming out for a few minutes. It could be even last for like 5 minutes, and after the 5 minutes you don't see blue smoke again. The smoke has disappeared. That is to tell you that your valve, stem, or seal is bad, because your engine has been sitting down for a few hours. The oil has gone to your combustion chamber because it has escaped the valve, stem, seal and go to the combustion chamber. So by the time you start the engine, at the startup of the engine, the oil is burning, and that is why you are having that blue smoke at the startup of your engine. But if you're having smoke, if it is the smoke is caused by bad piston rings, the smoke will be steady. You have the smoke at the startup, you add the smoke when you accelerate, you add the smoke when you decelerate, and you also have the smoke when you are idling. So during the idle of the engine, you have the smoke all through. Let's talk about deceleration. When you decelerate the engine, by the time you decelerate your engine, if you notice that by the time you rev your engine and you decelerate immediately, you see a puff of smoke, blue smoke from your engine. That is to tell you that it is a valve, stem, or seal is bad. You understand that point? When you rev your engine and you immediately decelerate and you see a puff up of blue smoke, that is to tell you that the valve, stem, or seal is bad. But if it's during deceleration, the piston rings, you will notice that there will be reduction in the blue smokes. Why? Because the engine is not pumping sufficient or enough oil to the system. So the level of the book you will see will reduce. So because of that, you will not see much of blue smoke during deceleration. But if it's a puff off of blue smokes, that should to tell you that it is valve stems. What about the spark plug? The spark plug condition too can also help you to know, is it valve stem or a ring? Is it valve stem seal, or is it actually piston rings? When you have spark plug and you notice that all the spark plug are wet, all of them are wet, that is to tell you that the piston ring is bad, because in most cases the piston rings wear at the same time. So there is every tendency that the oil can go to every cylinder of your engine. But when you have a valve stem valve stem, you know, in most cases you don't have all the piston, all the plugs, all the spark plugs don't usually soak of oil, because you notice that you see few one that will soak while the other one will not soak. If you see things like that, that maybe in cylinder number 1 is soaked of oil, the spark plug, and in cylinder number 2 there is no oil there, in cylinder number 3 you have oil, cylinder number 4 there is no oil. If you see things like that, that's to tell you that it is your valve stem seal that is bad and not your piston ring. In most cases your piston ring almost soak all the spark plug. And when it comes to oil consumption rate is another point that we need to look at. The rate in which your oil consume. If you are having a bad valve stem seal, you notice that the rate of the oil will be very high. I mean, will be very low, very low. In fact, you can even run about 1,000 to 2,000 miles before you even top up the engine with a quart of oil. That is to tell you that it is a valve stem seal, because the rate of consumption will be very low. But if it is piston rings that is bad, you will notice that the rate of your oil consumption will be very, very high. After some hundreds of miles, you may have to add more oil. If you are adding more oil like that, that's to tell you that it is the piston rings that is actually bad and not the valve stems rings. And what is the last one? The last one is compression test. The compression test can also help you, or you can also call it leak down test, can also help you to know which one actually bad. Is it the piston rings or valve stem ring or valve stem seal? Well, if you conduct a valve stem seal compression test, if you conduct a compression test, if the valve stem seal is bad, your compression test will be normal. You get the point? If your valve stem seal is bad, if you conduct a compression test, you will notice that you have a normal compression test. But if your piston ring is bad, if you conduct a compression test, you will notice that you have low compression, because the compression is leaking downward to the cranking. So since the compression is leaking, you are going to have low compression. So if you conduct a compression test, if it is valve stem seal, you will notice that you will not have any low compression. The compression will be normal. But if it is piston rings, you have low compression. So these are the 5 metrics that can help you to know the actual causes of your oil burning. Is it the valve stem seal, or the oil burning is as a result of a bad piston rings? So hope you learned something from this video. If you learned something from this video, don't forget to like, share to others, and follow me for more. See you in another video.